Well, now, Expandacraft fans, Mr. Expandacraft behind the camera, Wesley Stevenson, looking at the only Expandacraft set of hulls in the Philippines on what has got to be one of the most elaborate and interesting uses of an Expandacraft hull that I've ever seen. No, this is not my design. Well, the Expandacraft part is. We are hopefully going to get to go out on a ride, so stay tuned. We're going to learn more about this boat from the man who built the boat and others who are part of this project. Now, the Expandacraft hulls don't add hardly any flotation to this boat. It is strictly for balance. So it's stability here. Got a 140 horsepower brand new motor. And I think he's an overall 6-foot beam. So it wouldn't really be a very stable boat without outriggers. So this is what he's decided to do. Every other boat in the Philippines has outriggers. Why not him? And he's got his own ideas as to how it's to work. He built these mechanisms, and I'm sure if you follow us, the next several videos are going to be here in the Philippines about this boat, the launching of this boat. Before that, the disassembly of the arms here, and they're not called Akas and Amas here, they have a different name. And he's going to explain where there's wood, where there is metal, what kinds of metal. And would you look at the level of work that has gone into this? And yeah, that's some weight. But again, remember, the Expandacraft hulls are just barely going to be kissing the water when the water is level. And so they really are only training wheels for this somewhat unstable center hull, simply because of the relative narrow beam and the high gunnel on this boat. I think he said it's about 16-foot beam, but I'm looking at it's more like 20. I'll have to check with him on that. We're going to be pulling off all the tarps and stuff. We're going to drag this thing down the street with this neat little 4-wheel drive, 6-wheeled vehicle. I guess that makes it 6-wheel drive. And I'm going to be riding that motorcycle behind the boat and the truck when it goes. So tune in as we get the dogs to settle down and start telling you more and more about this extraordinary boat in the Philippines, in a little island called Dumaguete. And I'll locate that for you on the map sometime if you want to Google it. It's D-U-M-A-G-U-Eddie. Anyhow, it's next to the island of Cebu, near Siquijor and Bohol, Apo Island, in the center of the Philippines in Visayas region. Okay, so stay tuned. Folks, I know you've got to have a lot of questions about this. I have a lot of questions about this, like why did you do it this way? Why didn't you do it that way? Well, let's learn from the man who put it together and who designed it from the first place. Yeah, I'd like to know a lot. I got a lot of questions myself. And I'd like to see how it works. You're going to see it when I see it. Expandacraft.com.